The Pelicans are forced into an impossible decision. Do you keep trying to win now with your often injured core, or do you proceed to start the future now with the rookie class? We're going to take a look at what the Pelicans should do as they get ready for Phoenix tonight inside this edition of Pelicans Digest. What's good with it, y'all? It's your people, Melz On The MIC, back once again inside Pelicans Digest. Hope you had a great weekend as we try to get back on the winning side of things with these New Orleans Pelicans. And thank you once again for joining the community, man, and becoming a subscriber. Over 3,500 subscribers right now. Let's keep the number going up, man. Go ahead and share this video with your fellow Pels fans and let them know this is where you get the best analysis, opinions, and more about the New Orleans Pelicans. As right now, the Pelicans sit at 2-7. We are at 9 games. And we thought by at least game 10, we should know whether or not Willie Green should still be the head coach of this team. It looks like he shouldn't be, but as of right now, the team is playing better, but still got some issues. And one of the issues the other night with the San Antonio game, to me, the reason why we lost that game was because of Willie Green and his lineup management. And we'll get into that at some point in this video. But the point of this video today was really going to be about whether or not the Pelicans should start Derik Queen, okay? Because I was getting ready to throw in the towel. I got my towel right here. I was getting ready to throw in the towel. I was getting ready to throw in the towel and say, you know what? The hell with it. We have no choice but to run Derik Queen at the 5 at this point because the offense is running so much better. And plus, we don't know what the hell is going on with E. Missy. But in today's news, we got an update on E. Missy going into the game tonight against the Phoenix Suns. E. Missy has been cleared and is available to play. According to CBS Sports, the second-year big man should be able to play his normal role, which figures to cut into the playing time of Kevon Looney most noticeably. Missy has averaged 7 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist and a block in 23 minutes per contest across 5 games this season. And again, I was getting ready to get worried. I was like, what's going on with Missy? They reported it as an illness. And then this dude ended up missing like 3 games. So I was like, damn, what's really going on? I was really starting to get worried and thinking that, damn, we had to continue going on with Looney. And it was at this point that I decided that, damn, I'm going to have to throw in the towel and say that you're going to have to run Queen at the 5. You're going to have to run Queen at the 5. If you notice in the San Antonio game, the offense seemed to run better when Queen had the ball. You saw better passing, better assists, just better everything. And when you consider that, you know, our options at center have been pretty slim and have been lacking since the start of the season, Queen coming in and starting at the 5 has been not even starting, just in his minutes that he's been playing at the 5 position. We see the offense tends to run better. He's able to find guys and get guys open. And it's just been impressive to see. It's really been impressive to see. And you've probably been seeing it all weekend long. All the videos and all the sort of stuff about Tim Duncan falling in love with this kid, even though the greatest power forward of all time just said that he loves the kid, Derik Queen, and you continue to play him at the 5. The greatest power forward ever, the greatest 4 of all time. Just confirm what I've been screaming is he need to play at 4, but at this point, you're going to have to play him at the 5 because the offense seems to run better. And when you look at the numbers in that, New Orleans has E. Missy, has Looney, has McCollum, and DeAndre Jordan as alternatives to start. But none of them offers the upside Queen does. The Pelicans have to embrace their youth and must have their eyes on the future. And that requires pairing Fears and Queen as much as possible so the two can start building chemistry. And I kind of agree with that because so far, Queen and Alvarado have built that chemistry. But the future is going to come upon whether or not you can build on the future with Fears and Queen together. But again, I understand why they're starting Queen at so late in the game and putting him in late in the game is because his conditioning ain't still there yet. But at the same time, you might have to consider adding more of the rookies into the situation. Of course, as you see, we saw Micah Peavy getting minutes in the game against San Antonio a couple of nights ago. And can somebody at least explain to me why Willie Green had threw our rookie into the fire against Wemby? Don't get me wrong. He took care. He did what he could do against Wemby, okay? Which was basically when Peavy got into the game, Wemby was kind of winded from the back-to-back, so he started to try to start chunking threes, which was cool. But I'm still sitting there wondering, why are you throwing Peavy out there to the fire? And once again, why are you throwing Peavy on the floor at the same time as a certain somebody we know, Jordan Hawkins? Not Fears, Hawkins. Jordan Hawkins was a minus 22 in the game against the Spurs. It got 18 minutes over Saddiq Bey. Saddiq Bey got like 20-something minutes, but the way too many Jordan Hawkins minutes was ridiculous in that game. But at the same time, you got these great rookies, including Fears and Queen, and Peavy is getting there. And I hate that he waited till now to throw Peavy in there. But now you have to face the decision. Because as of right now, if you're the Pelicans, almost $120 million of your salary is injured right now. And what I mean by that is you got Zion at 30-something million. You got Dejounte Murray. That's another 30-something million. That's $60 million right there. You got Poole at another 30. That's $90 million right there. And plus another and plus whatever else is injured, you got most of your so-called stars injured. Meanwhile, your rookies are out here balling. According to NBA.com, New Orleans ranks second in total points and total rebounds produced by rookies. The Pelicans' 2025 draft class of Jeremiah Fears, Derik Queen, and Micah Peavy has been extremely productive in both areas. Fears, Queen, Murphy, Herb Jones, and Saddiq Bey are the only Pelicans to play in all 9 contests. So you got a rookie class that's second in the league in just about every statistical category that's important. It may be time for you to start considering letting these rookies take over. Because it could be beneficial to us in the late run. Let's say these rookies do pull off and help us win a couple of games, especially early on in this season, while these guys are getting healthy. And then you're going to have these superstars like Zion and Moore back later on in the season when games are getting a little bit more important. I would say I am going to start making the argument that you should let the rookies try to work out their kinks now early in the season. You're already 2-7. What works in your advantage is the rest of the Western Conference is beating each other the hell up. Because as of right now, with this record, the Pelicans are 1 game away from a play-in. So you might as well go ahead and let them work this out at this point. And try to figure out what can you do with these veterans who are hurt, but have also been hindering you offensively and defensively in certain areas when it comes to Poole, Murphy, and Murray. That you should take that time, use these games right now, especially this upcoming homestand. Tonight, I can understand that you want to experiment a little bit more, which it seems like is going on with Willie Green. He's still trying to experiment and find out what's the best rotation and the best lineup. When I've seen enough already, I've seen that probably the best starting lineup that you can have is the rookie class, mostly the rookie class. You go with Fears, Queen, Herb, Trey, and Saddiq. That's your 5. You can come back into the second rotation with Jose, Peavy. You want to go Looney, Missy, Makovic, however you want to go with that. But a little less of Jordan Hawkins at this point. A little less Jordan Hawkins. That's what I'm of the opinion of. A little less Jordan Hawkins. More Peavy. I've seen enough of Hawkins. Hawkins I just can't see him getting it right. But I think it's about time because we're now forced into this position. We're forced into this position. It's an impossible one. It feels impossible, but you're forced into this position because Looney's too slow on offense. But I think Looney will still benefit you on offensive rebounding, maybe in the second or third unit minutes. Missy is still raw. Pairing him and Queen together, I don't know that's workable yet. As far as on a 4-5 system, I don't know that's going to be workable yet. Because, again, Missy is still raw, and he's still, I see Missy, when you try to work him into the offense, he still has his moments of where he doesn't realize he's a part of the offense. And that's something he's going to have to keep working on and developing because, again, he's still raw, second year. But at this point, why not give it? Why not? What more you got to lose? Why not go at the start? Why not go ahead and let Queen start? I don't see any issue with it. At this point, you might as well go ahead and let more of these rookies get burned. Because at the end of the day, like I said, it could lead to a situation where if you do pull off a couple of wins because you have been playing harder, you have been playing close in a lot more of these games with these guys. Later on down the line, when it becomes a more crunch time situation and you have more of your veterans healthy and ready to go, it could work in our advantage. What are your thoughts, though? Did you want to see more of the rookies starting? Or do you want to just keep working things out the way they're going right now with a mixture of both? Clap back with your thoughts as we get ready for Phoenix tonight. Please don't run zone defense on this Phoenix team. They are second or third in this league in three-point shooting. Run man-to-man and try to run them off the line, and I think we'll have an advantage. And also use your bigs, please, Willie Green. They're there for a reason. It's Melz on the MIC. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share Pelicans Digest with your fellow Pels fans. It's Melz talking about those Pels. Clap back with your thoughts in the comments right now.